Alright, I thought I'd make a quick video of how to install an AC condenser in this square body C10. Did an LS swap on this truck, went real well. But anyhow, if you guys are trying to figure out how to put a new AC condenser back in this truck, you'll probably run into some issues like I did. If you'll notice, looking at this video, it's a little narrower than the original one. If you go to order a replacement AC condenser for this truck, I bought one from O'Reilly's. It was too narrow. I sent it back, thought surely something was wrong there, ordered one online. When it got here, it looked exactly the same. So apparently even the OEM, I looked on some forums online, if you was to buy AC Delco, it's the same exact measurements. I don't know why they changed them, but anyhow, the problem that you're going to come across is how to mount it. Originally, if you'll look here, originally, so you got one slot there and one slot there. These trucks have 3 slots in each side. Originally, this bracket here fits in these 2 slots, and you know, it'd mount right up because you got a bolt right directly up from here. Well, I'm gonna cover it up, but anyhow, there's a little bolt right up under this, and here's a one of the brackets, one of the cushions that go on it, but it sits on the top of that condenser and then bolts right into this radiator core support. But when you go to put this new one in, it doesn't line up with the original hole, nor does it line up with the hole down there. On this end here, the holes seem to line up just fine, as far as the brackets fit in that one there and the one up top. You know, everything looks just fine as far as lining up, but this side over here is the one you got trouble with. So what I did, and if you'll look right there, you can kind of see how I notched out that rubber, because the shape of the new AC condenser is different as well. The mounting ends and the shape is different. So what I did was I took this rubber support, this rubber isolator, and I took a razor blade and just shaved off. This is an extra one I had off another square body I have, but I shaved off this side down flush with this inner part here. I shaved that off for all 4 pieces. So you got 2 on the bottom, you got 2 on the top. And I just shaved one side off, which would be the inside. So this actually goes like that on the bottom. I shaved off this side. And on the top, it flip over like this, and I shaved off this side. And the same thing on this end. I shaved off the inside here, inside up top. So that took care of the isolator itself. And the next problem you're going to run into is this bracket. If you can see right there in that picture, that little tab that's sticking out right there. Originally, that tab was facing down. It has 2 tabs, one on the inside, one on the outside, that fit in these 2 grooves and just slide in there. Well, what I did was I took a pair of pliers and straightened that one out where it's flat, and I used the inside tab only to fit down in this last notch. So you got 1, 2, 3, and that last notch. Now what you'll have to do on that 3rd notch, you'll see how that one over there, that little tab, that little ear is bent up. Well, it's the same way right here on the inside of this one. So I just took a screwdriver, stuck it on top of that tab, and just hammered that over. Bent that tab down flat, and then I took the bracket that fits in that hole, like I said, and just went ahead and used this inner tab on the bracket to fit in that slot. And on this one, I just bent it out flat, and it'll fit right in there, no trouble. So once you get that takes care of the bottom on both sides. Like I said, that over there you ain't got to do anything to. it'll hook right up. Just shave the isolator, like I said. And the top one over there, you just shave the isolator on it. You can see how I did it right there. And it'll bolt up the original hole. So the only thing left you got to do now is on the, if you're looking at the front of the truck on the right side, when you go to put that isolator on, that bracket hole, which is, you see my finger there, it's actually right there on the inside. There's not a hole there. So what I did is I just took a tap screw with a 3/8 head, which mimics the original screw that was there, and I just took my little drill impact and just run that tap screw in there, and that thing is solid as a rock. I mean, it ain't going nowhere. So very pleased with the way that turned out. Took a little bit of fabrication work, nothing major, you know, but anyhow, took that and got that in there, so everything else is gonna line up just fine. Already got, you know, my bottom hose here hooked up, but yeah, everything else fits just fine. So hope that helped somebody. If it did, give me a comment if you would. Let me know if it helped you. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Have a good day.